Man, that's tasty. Ole'Pops here. Sitting here having me a pipe. Just contemplating the day. Waiting for the Super Bowl. Been watching some of the Olympics. I heard that this year it's got some of the lowest TV ratings of any other year that it's been on TV. And I really don't know why, because maybe it's because it's in China and all this virus thing, but if that's the reason, well, then that's just sad and silly. But I've been enjoying it. I've been watching it. It's been some pretty good stuff happening. Thought it was kind of exciting to see Cincinnati make it all the way to the Super Bowl. I don't think a lot of folks expected it. Outside of Ohio. I'm smoking a pipe. I don't know exactly what kind of pipe it is, but it's a pipe I like to smoke, and it was sent to me by my good cuz. It don't have no clear markings on it. It does say some stuff on it, but it don't. It just says Supreme Deluxe imported briar on it. It don't tell you what it is. It's a good smoker. He sent it to me. Thought of me. I don't know why he thought of me, but he did. And in it, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there we go. Smoking Grass More by Samuel Goth. One of my favorite lake ones. it and dark fire scented. I like those two. But this one's it's really nice. I had it a little while. I guess maybe I'm drinking a cup of coffee. I guess maybe because it was Super Bowl Sunday. Preacher at church today preached on perfectionism. And a perfectionist walked into a bar. I guess somebody didn't set the bar high enough. But there were some teenagers making a bunch of racket back behind where I was sitting. He was speaking on Armageddon. The conversation turns toward Armageddon. They got to making a bunch of racket. I let it go on a few minutes. Finally, I turned around and I said, "You folks need to be paying attention. The preacher's talking on Armageddon here." Little girl looked at me and she said, "It's not like it's the end of the world." I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like if she had like 50 cents for every math class she failed or something in school, she'd have like $14.30 or something. Anyway, they quietened down for a little bit. I don't know if it was because the attention turned their way or if they was embarrassed or their mamas and daddies noticed them or what, but some kids these days are just onion peelers of the future. My wife asked me the other day how I peeled onions without crying. I told her I just don't get too emotionally attached. I mean, we can either teach our kids these days that there's no I in team, or we can take the time to teach them that there's no A in definitely. I mean, it all depends on what we teach them. We want to teach them to have a little respect. Henry David Thoreau once said it's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. Uh, there's a bookstore in our town called Grumpy's. Last time we went in there, Gracie asked the man why he was always so grouchy. Why he was always so pessimistic and grumpy about everything. He told her that he always ended every meal. It was about lunchtime. And he told her he always ended every meal with a bite of something sweet. He always had it. He had to have it. And then he asked her, what'd she bring him? She just looked up at him and said, I didn't bring you nothing. He told her, he said, life gives you what it gets. If you go around grumpy, that's what life throws back at you. She didn't buy a single book that day. Neither did I. And I went in there with a whole list. Oh, man. Anyway, Bengals and the Rams. I remember the last time that I remember the Rams being in the Super Bowl. They beat my Titans. The last time I remember the Bengals being in the Super Bowl, they got beat by the 49ers. Now, that tells you how close I pay attention to the NFL. Because I believe the Rams have been in the Super Bowl several times since they played the Titans. Joe Burrows, a little quarterback for the Bengals, led LSU to a national championship with Coach Orgeron. Go Tigers! And I liked Coach O, and I liked LSU. And I liked Joe Burrows, and I think that year he won the Heisman Trophy. It's been 2 or 3 years ago. But I've always liked, what's the little feller's name that quarterbacks the Rams now? Matt Stafford. I've always liked him. Played for the Detroit Lions so many years. Never won anything, but he's always been such a good quarterback. And I've always wanted him to have a fair shake and a good team to play with just to show his wares. And then the Rams picked him up, and I was always so happy about that. The last couple of years, Jilly Darling has been interested in football. She's from just 60 miles from Kansas City. So she was pulling for the Chiefs. And Cincinnati was the team that beat my Titans. Also the team that beat her Chiefs. So it looks like we'd... and what I was getting about her is she's never been a sports fan. Never have been. And I'm a college football fan. Big time college football fan. But lately, in the last couple of years, what with this Alzheimer's set in on her, she's changed her mind. She's started watching college football. And now, last couple of years, she's turned into a football fan. She's And the Olympics, boy, you let the Olympics come on TV. She's got to where she's changed her mind about some sports. And she'll sit there and watch it and ask me questions about it. Of course, she asks me the same questions over and over and over, but I don't mind. Don't mind at all. But she's asked me probably every day this week when the Super Bowl's going to be on. She said she wanted to snack all that day. She's been excited about Super Bowl snacks. So I went and got a big cheap bag of tortilla chips and some hot dog chili and some Velveeta cheese to make some chili cheese dip. And I'm going to make some, I got a little cheap thing of, we call it sour cream, and mixed up some ranch dip, and I got some, we call it cauliflower and some carrots in there. Got several different kinds of crackers and a summer sausage. We're going to cut it up, make us a tray. Cheese, crackers, and summer sausage. And I got a bag of pecan flavored chicken wings. We're going to roast up a little later, about halftime, I reckon. That'll be a pretty good day snacking. Gracie's out with one of her friends. She'll be home about, I don't know, about halfway through the second half. She thinks I don't have nothing sweet, but I do. Anyway, I'm going to get up from here. I just thought I'd check in. Who's for who? Y'all for the Rams or the Bengals? I ain't going to make no predictions. But be perfectly honest with you, I don't care who wins. I just want to see a good game. If the Bengals wins, I'll be all right with that because I like Joe Burrow and I like the Bengals. I've been a Browns fan all my life, so I ought to be rooting against the Bengals, but I'm not because I like that Joe Burrow's kid. I ought to be rooting against the Rams because they was the ones that beat my Titans the only time they ever went to the Super Bowl, but I'm not because I like that little Matt Stafford. To be honest with you, I ain't got a dog in this fight. I just want to see a good game. And I got a hunch it will be. And another thing, this little Odell Beckham Jr. for the Rams, he's had a hard way to go recently, and he looks like he's trying to turn his attitude and his career around, and I'm trying to pull for him a little bit. And I'd like to see him have a good game. But anyway, I'm gonna get up from here. I'm gonna get some stuff done before it comes on. But y'all enjoy the day. Y'all enjoy the Super Bowl, and I'm gonna enjoy my coffee. Now I'm done with it. Didn't have as much as I thought I did, but anyway, much love, y'all. I'm Ole'Pops. Y'all take care of each other.